So, would you like to tell the good people a bit about Jaccessorise and you, and show us some of your lovely things?
Yep, so I'm Jacqui Foley and I hail from Grangemouth, a wee fishing village on the east coast of Scotland. And Jaccessorise was born when I was made redundant, which was a strange feeling. So the very next day after I got over the tears and snotters, Jaccessorise was born. So it's accessories, fashion accessories, not expensive, it's fashion, it's ever evolving, I suppose. And I don't claim to be any sort of gok wan, but I always have an eye for it, and I love that kind of type of thing, you know, just not glam, but just I like to think nice things, as most women do. So it's Jai for Jacqui, apostrophe, and accessorise with a Z. So just to be a little bit different, but nobody can pronounce it right, but that's part of the attraction because you're never kind of forgotten. So there's a variety of, it kind of has grown over the 13 years that I've been in business, and this is a legal side hustle, shall we say, because I also have a day job, which sometimes I wonder whether I'm coming or going, like most people these days. So with COVID, obviously that put a stop to lots of fashion show events that I used to take part in or organise, because I also used to dabble in lots of one-size fashion and things like that. So for anybody that follows the link to Jaccessorise, they'll see previously there's been lots more in the way of clothing and things like that. But that I've kind of brought that back down a peg or two because there's not really the facility to go out and do those events at the moment. So currently, what you will find on the Jaccessorise Facebook page are fancy slippers, gloves, scarves, hats, jewellery, handbags, all of those things, and the price tags are very affordable. I did at one point lots of home parties years and years and years ago. The big Tupperware parties thing used to take the scene. I remember my mum having them, and I adopted that kind of format when I started my business, Party Plan. I love to talk, and I'm quite easy to have in someone's home. I'm not too nosy. And I used to take all my wares along and make a display and just take orders from there. So yeah, that's basically what I do. And as I say, just I attend trade shows now that they're coming back. So I'm either in Scotland or down in Birmingham where a lot of the fashion ones are, etc. And therefore you feel you're getting a bit of a better choice, you know, and you can offer customers a lot more. I post out goods people can pick up. I've got a COVID-friendly setup here in my home in Grangemouth where they don't even need to see me. There's hand sanitizer, etc. So that's worked brilliantly well, because at the beginning of the pandemic I sold face masks. So that was quite an interesting time, because at one point I just actually couldn't keep up with it, because nobody, not even the supermarkets, had face masks at that point. So I certainly didn't buck the trend. They were available, but not immediately and as quickly as we needed them. So that was one thing that just kind of kept going. And they weren't fancy, but I did dabble in the sequined ones later on when these became
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't expect anything else.
I know. So I've got one or two items behind me just to let you have a look, or anybody else that happens to tune in to the video. I talked about slippers. So everybody loves slippers all times of the year. So I have a few sparkly ones there. I've got a lovely, nice, tough sole on them. So I always say to my customers, you'll get more than one journey out to the ice cream van with those. And they have the little sparkly things. This one hasn't fallen off, only comes with one side sparkly, so there's a wee talking point as well. Those retail around the £20 mark, as do these here, so the rainbow ones, with a little lobster and things on. So again, fashion, nice quality products, nothing cheap and nasty about them at all. But
great presents.
Generally all come in sort of foil bags, so it makes it easy to wrap and perfect as a gift as well. I don't know how my lighting's showing. I think you can probably see an area where I normally hang a print. Just shows I need to do my dusting. Everybody else is pretty organised. So in the background I've got a variety of scarves, and it's quite nice at this time of year because people maybe don't just want to buy a scarf. They may be looking for a hat to go with it, or a pair of gloves to complement it. So you can kind of get everything at Jaccessorise. I think that's kind of
several Jaccessorise scarves.
Yes, I know you have indeed. You're a big fan.
Well, a few handbags have came from you, and people always admire them.
Yeah,
I mean,
I thoroughly enjoyed.
I always admire.
Aye, I thoroughly enjoyed doing it, and I think, as I say, it's fashion's ever evolving. My daughter studied that as well, so I don't know if I've passed it on to her, but I think it's just having lovely accessories that don't cost the earth, to be honest with you. And some of them are design inspired, some of them are just simply very simple everyday items like necklaces and things like that. So hopefully something for everyone. Yeah.
And sometimes they're quite, you know, the fashions change, but you can, there's some of the items are still quite timeless.
Timeless, that's exactly.
A wee tartan bag, you know, and I could see.
Absolutely. And that's the whole idea behind it as well. And if you keep something long enough, it comes back again anyway, doesn't it? So I should know I wear things all the time like that.
I've never been trendy, and every now and again I'm fashionable. Yeah.
So thanks for giving me the airtime. That's been great, and hopefully.
So is there anything else you want to show us, or will we just find you on your?
I think that's absolutely fine, because I guess I don't know if Paul's about to join you or not. I don't know if he's
sure. He's had a little.
I don't know, but I mean, there's lots of things that I've got, gloves and things. I'll show you these nice little luxurious faux fur gloves, red. There's lots of different colours, but that would be fab, just with a nice simple dark jacket, and just really make it nice and Christmassy when you can go to the Christmas market and there's not a hurricane, because I believe it was closed at the weekend. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I could go on and on and on, but I'm not allowed.
Thank you so much, Jacqui. That was.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me on. Thank you.
Corner of Jaccessorise with us, and I will be sure to point people in your direction to come and ask you questions. And it was fabulous to see you. It's been a while. So,
I know, too long. Thanks very much.
And we'll speak soon. Take care.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.